Hello everyone, in this tutorial I want to talk about while and do loops. Like for loops, the while and do loops are also used to repeat a section of code for some number of times. However, while for loops mostly specify some count, while and do loops repeat while a condition is true. The condition is a Boolean expression that we can evaluate as either true or false. As soon as the condition evaluates to false, the loop ends. Okay? The major difference between a while loop and a do loop is where the condition is checked. While loops check the condition first and then run the statements if true. Do loops run the statements first, then check if the condition is true. Okay? So as you can see here, here are some examples of how while and do loops are written in Java programming language. So for the while loop, as you can see, we just need to type in while, and then we need to put in the condition inside the parentheses, and then we need to actually use an opening curly brace followed by a closing curly brace, and then we need to put in the statements inside the curly braces. And for the do loop, we just need to actually type in do, and then we need to use an opening curly brace followed by a closing curly brace, and then we need to put in the statements inside the actually curly braces. And at the end of the do loop, okay, we need to actually put in write in while, and then we need to put in the condition inside the parentheses. So let me give you actually an example. Now, as you can see in the following examples, the code will output the HighWorld text 20 times. So first, I have declared and initialized a variable here. The data type of my variable is int or integer. The name of my variable is I, and I have assigned the value 0 to my variable. So for creating a while loop in our code, first we need to type in while, and then we need to put in the condition code in between the parentheses. So because I want to output the HighWorld text 20 times, I need to specify that until the I is less than or equal to number 20, output the HighWorld text. Okay, so first it's gonna check whether the I is less than or equal to number 20. As you can see, the I is equal to 0, so it is less than or equal to number 20, and then it's gonna actually go inside the loop, and it's gonna output the HighWorld text, and then it's gonna add one value to the I variable. Okay, and then it's gonna check again the while loop. Okay, while the I is less than or equal to number 20, now the I is 1. Okay, so it is again less than the number 20, and then it's gonna actually go inside the loop, output the HighWorld, and then again it's gonna add one value to the I variable. Okay, now I variable is 2, so again it's gonna actually repeat the loop again, and so on until it is equal to number 20. Now for creating a do while loop, first we need to type in do, and then use an opening curly brace followed by a closing curly brace, and after the closing curly brace we need to actually type in while, and we need to put our condition code in between the parentheses, the condition under which the loop will finish. Okay, so inside the do curly braces we need to put our statements. As you can see, I have put the HighWorld text inside the actually do curly braces, and then I decided to increment the I variable by 1. Okay, so and then after the actually executing the statements inside the do curly braces, it's gonna check whether the I is less than or equal the number 20. So the main difference between the regular while loop and the do while loop is that in while loop it's gonna actually first check the condition, and then it's gonna actually execute the statements between the curly braces. But in do while loop, first it's gonna actually execute the statements inside the do curly braces, and then it's gonna actually check the condition. So in do while loop, you are sure that the HighWorld actually statement is going to be executed once, at least once, and then if the actually condition evaluates to true, it's gonna actually execute the statements inside the do curly braces once again. Okay, so thanks for watching.